All right, let's see what we got here. So first off, we'll jump over here to our corner. Jump over here to the scans. Seeing W buy up 120%. Seeing NMHI up 61%, SIDU up 60%, LAES up 51%, TNXP up 60 or up 16%. So let's go ahead and look through those. A couple of these were movers from last week. Let's jump over here. Today is December 16th. No kind of speeches or anything, looks like, for Monday today. Jump over to NASDAQ and go through these and see what has catalyst for today. One of the things that I realized last week, most of my winners come from day one catalysts. And I traded last week and I saw Donnell had called out W key during the day, and I was like, oh my goodness, W key was going wild on Friday. They had the SpaceX news, and I just missed out on it. I traded something that was not day one catalyst and took a loss on it early, and I was like kind of squeamish about anything else. But yeah, W key was Friday's mover. Anyway, for today though, let's jump over to WeBuy, starting off with 120%, 100 and oh, it was at 120. It's at 109% now. Let's see what kind of news they had. All right, WeBuy advances to next phase of NVIDIA's AI accelerator program. WeBuy Global Limited, NASDAQ, WeBuy XYZ. Okay. Are they talking any money numbers? Key AI features. And what is, since it is playing off NVIDIA, what is NVIDIA doing today? Okay, let's see. Okay, so on Friday, NVIDIA took quite a bit of a run down. I don't know what it's going to be doing out of this consolidation, or if it is consolidation, if it's going to make a further move down. But we know on Friday, it had a little bit of dissension there. All right, so back over to the next one, SIDU. SIDU is another space ticker, space company, whatever. Cited space. Last news was on November 26th, so that one was off. Nature's Miracle Holding, NMHI, of 55%. 35 minutes ago, Nature's Miracle Holdings, Inc. enters into agreement to acquire controlling stake in JNY Marigold, bolstering Bitcoin mining capabilities. It's an acquisition. Next one that we've seen over the past couple of weeks has been LAES. LAES, last news was 4 days ago, and I got to get back to what was like working really well for me. And a lot of these that are like, they're just not day one catalysts. Sometimes they have good catalysts, but it may be a couple days old, and I just get rampaged in those. I really don't need those. TNXP is up 18%. Last news was on December 9th. Tonics could offer new hope of pain relief without narcotics, or whoa, did I say narcotics for fibromyalgia sufferers. And then we have a couple of other fallers out here on the list. So for now, I don't see any day one catalyst that's super interesting. So I'm going to definitely mind my own business and not try to find something. Good morning, Peter. Not try to find something out of the blue. Hopefully, yeah, my mic is on. Okay. But yeah, we'll swing through. And this is what I'm seeing for now. Oh, let's go ahead and look at what the NQ is doing. Looks like it moved up some more. Wow, that's a big gap. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that gap. Okay, so is this trading regular? Imagine somebody holding short and this thing gapping up from 21 all the way. Now, it's done this before. It did this right here where it kind of keeps faking people out like it's going to go down. And then it's gapping up, just gapping up crazy. Insane. Let me look over here on my larger time frame. Roll up. So on the larger time frame, we can see, yeah, this is crazy. Let's maximize this. That is an insane gap up. I don't know what happened in the market for it to gap up like that. Let's go and look into some news. All right, the year everything clicked. Why Walmart is our company of the year. Yeah, okay. The Fed could be on the verge of ripping up its 2025 rate script. Tesla, Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin? Where is Bitcoin? Let's go look at Bitcoin real quick. Bitcoin is at 104,050 something. Moving on up there. A lot of the cryptos pulling on back though. Bitcash. Bitcoin. I know there used to be one called Bitcat. Yeah, Bitcash. It's not even going up. It's a derivative of Bitcoin. Interesting. At 0.005. What's another Bitcoin? Let's see, Cardano. Nope. Yeah, a lot of these are looking like they're in pullback mode as the market is ripping up. It's crazy that the market and Bitcoin are kind of finding like a parallel where when the market's going up, Bitcoin may be struggling. Then when the market's going down, Bitcoin may be up. So it's kind of crazy how they're starting to break off from each other, the crypto and the regular markets. But you know, I think fear does a lot of it. When people are scared, they go to crypto. It's it's that like the next level, or not the next level, but the a nice parallel, especially with those high staking profits. Bitcoin buyer, MicroStrategy stock pops. Hopefully you all had a good weekend. Y'all got a chance to rest your brains and come back in fresh and focused and all of that good stuff for this second half of December. People starting to die of thirst and hunger, and cyclone hit, and Moyote warns French senator. It's like looks like a tornado hit him. Cyclone hit. Okay, let's go over here to business. Bitcoin hits 106. Okay. So of course, I think next year is definitely going to get crazy during January, the inauguration. It's probably going to be a lot of, Trump catalyst or, catalyst with just anything, Tesla, Trump, all of that stuff coming into the inauguration. I don't know how all that stuff will hold up, but it'll probably present some type of opportunity come January. Let's see. Royal Mail takeover. Trump gets news defamation case. Okay. We will see. OpenAI whistleblower found dead. Wow. Okay. Well, if you all are seeing any sectors that you think are coming into focus or any kind of plays on today that you're focused on, whether you're doing options, it really doesn't matter. We can look at all of it. You know, me and Mike D and Donnell, we talk about everything in the Discord and just pretty much cover as much as we can because there's a lot to be covered. Mike D has 1,000 options. He's got options for days. We buy, yeah, 115. It's the leading volume gapper right now with 166 million shares traded. Below that, everything else, I don't even see anything over 50 million. So it's pretty much sucking up all of the and let's actually go and look. Do I want to do that much research on these? I mean, I really didn't like the catalysts. I don't think I'm gonna dive into them. We'll just watch them out of the open, see what they do. It is Monday morning. One of those days where things kind of pop up and there's uncertainty every Monday morning as people come off the weekend. Sometimes things explode, sometimes, but it's kind of a really 50-50 which way it's gonna go. You know, if there's a really good catalyst, it could give a play, but on this kind of catalyst today, I don't know. And we buy is on the cheaper side, so you know, only being 37 cents, coming from 17 cents, popping all the way to 43 cents, about a 30-cent move. So, you know, definitely some things to be desired on that one. And Saidu has plenty of wicks up here as well, up 59%. Wick City on LAES, because it's an older catalyst. NMHI making a move back down from 375-ish all the way back down here to 291. Then TNPX looking weird. GOEV was one that was moving last week, had a big move up on no catalyst from 13 cents all the way up here to 28 cents, and now it's back down to 13. Zero, what is zero? I don't remember seeing this one, but it looks like it popped in aftermarket for some reason up there to 9 cents and came back down to 5. So a 4-cent pop. SMCI doing some stuff towards the bottom, 32 bucks, and then AKTS with 9 million shares. Okay. All right. But yeah, you're gonna be trading today. Probably one of those days you gotta be quick and be willing to definitely take more than one trade, because these, you know, may not just be a one trade banger. I just saw something. What is this? TANH just popped on board with 18 million shares traded, up 37%. Does it have a catalyst from today? TANH. These are some cheaper ones this morning for sure. 14 minutes ago, Tantech Holdings Limited establishes new US-based subsidiaries. Definitely a day one, but does it stand out? Is it something that's like, okay, this is some big news? Um, since it's focused on the development of formaldehyde removal carbon products for construction and renovation materials in 2002, Tantec has been engaged in green building materials sale business for 20 years. Okay. So they're moving some, looks like establishes new US based subsidiaries. I don't know how that's going to play out, but it's up 38%. Still not in competition with some of these other ones that are up on the day. I don't know. Maybe it'll survive, but it is taking quite a dive here. Popped up quickly from 15 up to 23 and already back down to 20. So, yeah, heavy trading down there on a cheaper one. We got about 13 minutes to the bell. So how do you guys when it comes to trading anything that's like below, what I try not to do on things that are like super cheap is oversize too much. Like something that's like super cheap, I may take a maximum of like 3,000 to 3,500 shares, and I try not to be like, okay, well, it's cheap, so I'm just going to double up. Let me get 9,000, 10,000 shares. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these, even if they move, a cent and you're lucky enough to get top tick, just tip, a lot of them have like these big wicks that they'll pull back, and a lot of times they pull back a lot further than they go up. So it's like, wow, I got in, but now I'm getting torched. Like with TMXP here, or is this the right one? No, TANH. You get that top ticker, whatever, 22 cents, and then it drops 2 cents. And it's like it takes all day to, even if it's going to recover that 22 cents, and it's just dropping on you with all of that size. Now, yeah, sure, you can get in and out quickly with that size, but is it worth it? Is the question. And that's what I'm looking forward to get back onto this week, is not only looking for a catalyst, but looking for those stronger catalysts on the week. Sometimes when you haven't taken a trade in a while, and it's like, you know what, this catalyst is here. It may not be the strongest, but let's just take it. Those are the ones that feel like C plus trades, where it's like, it's here. It's the only thing that's here. I'm tired of being patient. I'm just going to trade it because it's the only thing that's here. That's a recipe for sure disaster. For sure disaster. But yeah, I want to wait for something to actually be significant, because I definitely missed out on W key on Friday. Took a significant loss instead of a significant win. So it's 10 minutes to the bell. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Peter, it looks like a slow morning. It's crazy when it is a slow morning. It's almost like you can feel it in your bloodstream. It's like, bro, where is what is going on? But sometimes I have to tell myself maybe this is indecision, and I need to make sure that I'm not ignoring, an indecisive move in the market, especially when we see this kind of move over the weekend, this gap up here. I mean, what do like shorts and longs both have to make a decision? Do we sell? Do we buy? This is a big move, and we want to figure out why this happened. Why is this so how aggressive will they be on the morning if it's so much indecision? It could come down a gap fill, it could keep going higher. Let me back this up. It's just a lot of this causes confusion. Regular trading, people are like, all right, we know what it's kind of doing. After today, after Monday, if it breaks down this level here of the 22,000, we know, maybe it has a little bit of room down to try to gap fill, maybe. If it breaks up to highs, though, we may just need to keep holding. And so, those swing traders and people that are playing longer positions, they give it time to kind of wiggle out anybody that wants to try to figure this out at the beginning. And then after they get tore up, then the swing trader's like, all right, let me do what I got to do now. Take profit or hedge or whatever they're doing. We buy. Donnell says, morning sub penny we buy. Yeah, I seen that one, 126. I'm just not that catalyst is crazy. It's kind of weak for it to get this much trading. And I just wanna focus on, the things that are like Friday when you made all that money on W key without me. Try to focus on those type of catalysts that actually mean something. We buys catalysts on this morning, it's like, I don't know. You know, it's not something that when you read it, it just makes your mouth salivate. It's like one of those things you just like, am I gonna lose money, and how fast am I gonna lose money on this? Because right now we buy advances into next phase of Nvidia's AI accelerator, but we went over and looked at Nvidia over here, and we know Friday Nvidia was dropping like a rock, right? So this was Friday. What Friday Nvidia run from 139 all the way back down here to 134, and so people are gonna see that this historical data now. Can't really lie to us too much, and they're gonna be like, all right, well, is this thing in consolidation? Does it want to pop and drop some more? What is going to happen here? So if we buy with this Nvidia connection, how certain are you that we buy is going to stay um profits, or not profit seeking but long bias? Because all of these companies are profit seeking, but will it stay long bias? And that's another thing, when I do see those big names in the catalyst, I kind of want to go and check out what they've been doing. So I don't get scorched, because sometimes you see the percent gain, you see all this stuff, but then you forget, hey, there's a name in there. You can go and look at that. That name has a ticker. What's been going on with that name? Because man, I tell you what, it's so easy to get caught up, and all it takes is like a moment of just you know lackadaisical tactics. You're just like, it'll work out. It'll do this. Cooked. And then it messes up your psyche for the rest of the week. You get scorched on Monday. Then Tuesday you come in timid, miss good things. Then Wednesday you come back and it's kind of like a little slow. It's the midweek hump day. Maybe there's a actually, let me look at FOMC and see if there's some kind of meeting on Wednesday. 17. Okay, FOMC meeting. Yep, on Wednesday. 2-day meeting, December 17th and December 18th, with a press conference. So it may be a little slower. Maybe somebody says something crazy on one of these meetings and things go awry. But Anyway, we do have a Discord. Discord link has been dropped into the chat. It should be, it'll be dropped in there more, but yeah, that's where we continue conversations after the stream. A lot of times, I just on Mondays, I just gotta chill out. Sometimes Mondays are so busy, and coming up 2025, Mondays are gonna be hectic because I'm just like I'm not. I like taking opportunities where I can, wherever I can take them, whether it's in work or whether it's in trading. And if things are gonna get more busy, I can make more money, and so I'm like, I could just do that. Be like Monday looking like this, I can just go and do something else. You know what I mean? I don't have to forge my way and try to um contour the market to my will, right? Because I don't have enough money to do that. Somebody sitting here with $1 billion, they could probably do it a little bit, but just gotta have some reasoning and some awareness, or you will get scorched. We have less than 3 minutes here to the bell. I really didn't look too deep into any of these. I just kind of looked at their catalyst and kind of stopped there. It's like, yeah, no reason to burn mental energy, um, you know, for no reason. We buy is heading up to 200 million shares traded. It's a huge trap being set. If it is a trap, it could be a trap either way. We'll see what kind of wicks form on this thing. But yeah, not too clear. See where the ATRs come out on it as well. They probably won't matter. I kind of want to focus on the ATRs on things that have strong catalysts, because a lot of times they'll slam in between them and then make a move down, or get halted in one direction. Got a minute to the bell. We'll watch W buy, and then we'll circulate the scans to see if anything new pops on. Peter said, "Good luck to everyone." He's like, "Don't get scorched." It's basically what he's saying. Don't get scorched out here. Oh my goodness. We got about 30 seconds. Mm-hmm. All right, here's our open. Like I said, a little weaker catalyst, so ATR is really it's 42 and 36 ATR highs and lows, but it's kind of sitting in the middle right now. Going on up. 40 cents. Get people joked in there. The bottom of this candle is 38 cents, so we're looking for it to fall back under this 38 pretty quickly. Already indecision in consolidation, so that's not good. There's the 38. Go ahead and splash down on them. You know you want to. There it is. All right, let's jump over to the next one. Saidu in consolidation, not really testing either side. LAES testing the bottom, the ATR lows there. Low is at the 250s. NMHI in consolidate. Like I said, these didn't have any strong catalyst to force them in one direction or another. TNXP only up 26%, went up and tested, but You know, 55 million shares on that one. TANH, ATR lows, RGTI down, 0. Not even populating, it's only 5 cents. So GOEV down, AKTS down 30%. So looking at the relative volumes over here, WeBuy has 5 times its normal relative volume. Saidu has 59. So Saidu has the highest relative volume of the bunch with 59%. Maybe something else will pop up, but I don't know. We can go back and look into Saidu real quick and see why, you know, it's 60 times the normal volume traded on this. It has ATR of 21 cents. It just popped onto my small cap. So it's the only one that made it up there on the small cap when it just popped in. And it is moving up, but that catalyst, let's go look at that real quick. On SIDU. Cited space. Oh yeah, because SpaceX went crazy on Friday. Last news is November 26th on this one. So really, really old news on this one. I don't like it. It is up here. It is one of the only ones that's pushing up towards ATR highs, but not gonna gamble on a weak catalyst. Or not even a weak catalyst, an old catalyst. I said weak. No, I meant old catalyst. It really doesn't even have a catalyst on today. Just moving in sentiment. WeBuy breaking down the ATR lows. You already know how I feel about the ATR lows. It's not a good, I don't like that. Gotta hold up off of that. TNPX. Nice little slammage. Yeah. So yeah, only one thing making its way. Let's go look at the NQ and see what it's doing. It did throw a wick up here a little bit higher. Getting a little bit of sell off, but this is the figuring point where it's like Monday, people are just like, look, let's not rush. This thing could go either way. Let's just let it choose a direction. It is above the ATRs though. ATR high kind of moved for the point of control is right here at 22,154 right now. WeBuy continuing down under 100%. Saidu not holding up. LAES, what you got going? Come on and populate. So you don't want to populate. Okay. We'll rotate to something else and we'll come back. Okay, LAES tested the ATR lows here with a low of 236. But I mean, it's still in consolidation. It hasn't chosen to break out of the ATR highs. It's like Saidu giving up the ghost. I see some market followers popping in now. MSTU, what you got going on over here? Why this is not MSTU? Hold up, let me switch that. MSTU. What in the world is going on down there? Why is it even up? Took a huge gap down, but it's a market follower. Maybe it's a, let me look at MSTU. What is this thing? Okay, T-Rex 2 times X MSTR daily target. What is MSTR then? Okay, micro strategy. Let's go look at what that is. MSTR. I don't even know. I'm not even gonna try to figure that out. It's up. MSTU, it says it's up 7%, but I'm just confused. And the TOS is kind of functioning slowly. You can see the chart isn't moving, but you can see level 2's over here moving. It's kind of weird this morning. Kind of having a hard time keeping up. We buy going down. All right. Well, anyway, I haven't seen anything. I see Soun, SOUN, moving down. Took a little dip down here to 1677, coming back in here into consolidation. Maybe it'll hold up. Only up 2% though, with a much higher float. But yeah, I think I finished my rotation. I'm about to go and make some money doing something else. I'm not about to risk anything on any of these. Maybe something pops up in the middle of the day, but if it does, it's like we'll watch. I'll watch the Discord if anybody sees it moving and jump back in. But yeah, not gonna waste too much time on a Monday morning. Got other stuff to work on. But anyway, appreciate you guys for tuning in for sure. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Want to try to make this week a good week and take the profits where they are. Look for those stronger catalysts. And we're halfway through this December. We're going to be looking at 2025 here shortly. So, just getting to the end of the year. Anyway, that is it for me today. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. I stream on Wednesdays and Fridays as well. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Tuesdays and Thursdays they're so busy. This can't happen on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But anyway, we'll be back. And I'll keep you guys updated if I trade anything tomorrow or anything like that in the Discord. But yeah, that's it for me today. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. And as always, it's been a good year overall. I mean, of course, long-term investments are probably going to do better. Now, my long-term investments, dividends, and things like that, they did beautifully this year. Day trading is like just a little small part of it. So I always say get you some safer things going. And so that way, when you do something risky, you have an insurance policy. And so, yeah, that is it for today. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.